Okay, so look at this. Game just started, right? Now watch this. Watch. I walk back up to weapons and see yellow doing that divert task. I'm about to show you why this is very wrong. So I call an emergency meeting. And everyone already immediately starts assuming, what's going on? And I say, okay, everyone, just listen. I say, yellow, what task are you doing? Replies, the divert thingy. And I reply, yeah dude, that diverty thingy has 2 steps. You never did the first. Which means you're an imposter, trying to fake a task. Responds no. Says he did the first task, and now, here's where it gets serious. If you did do it, it would have taken you 12 to 15 seconds to get to the second stage, which was the one he was doing. Bye. We vote on him, and would you look at that? This might have been the quickest time that I have ever voted out both imposters. So game starts, and whenever I play on this map, Mira HQ, I always watch who are the last people to stay behind, and I just wait to see if anyone dies. So at that one, it was red and dark green. I wait a couple seconds, and on my way back, guess who I find dead? Red lying dead. So at this point, we know it's dark green. They vote on dark green, and obviously dark green was an imposter. But now we load back in. After a minute about being back in, I go back to door log, and I see that black went back to cafe, and so did white. Right? As sabotage happens, I see that everyone leaves from cafe except for black. He can't leave, meaning he's dead. I head over there and find his body. We know it's white. We vote out white and was an imposter. By the way, one of my friends are trying to start a business, but they need more support, so go show him some love. Mark Tomlin, that's his at. So as we know, every map has a different advantage that we can use, such as for the skilled. For the skilled, it's the admin map. For Mira HQ, it's the door log. And for Polis, it would be the vitals. So all those things may not look like a big advantage, but they are. Use it to your knowledge. Come on. Here's the first one on the Polish map. I can see that red and pink were together, right? And they were the only one to go to cafe. That's where cafe is. So I decide to head over there. I get to cafe and I find pink's body, so we know it's red. So after arguing back and forth and telling them how I know it's red, we all decided to vote red. We voted red, but red left. We won either way. And now for admin map, I was looking at electrical because 2 people went in. Now you see that flash? That means that someone died. I go over there, and once I get there, I find a body. Use this to your advantage, people. This makes the game easier. So game starts, and as soon as I load up, I just immediately go look for my task, right? And I'm just still walking around looking for some task, and then I realize I have one in storage. Mind, you guys just saw a banana right there, right? Yellow, split second. A player leaves the game. Only reason a player would leave the game is because they were killed. I walk in, but I find a different body. At this point, we already know it's yellow. Walks past me, heads to electrical, and kills person, then vents to either security or medbay. I immediately just say, yellow get out, yellow get out. He acts stupid, where? I just simply say it's yellow, because that's what I know. What do you mean, how? Yellow killed, then vented. And then blue repeats it, how? By doing it. I didn't really have much evidence, just the theory, but I had to go with my gut and vote yellow out. And I actually got it right. Yellow was an imposter. I'm just vibing here, looking around. I kind of completed all my tasks, and then I see that the cameras are on, and I know Lime is on them because I paid him a couple visits, right? Cameras were just on, and he's reported dead. I ask where. They respond light green in security. And then I immediately respond saying, oh, it's yellow. They say they don't know who did it and ask why them. But here's a funny thing. If someone dies and you walk in the room, you're obviously going to see someone vent because that was too quick of a report. So at this point, we can already infer it's yellow. And here I just explained it to him. Lime green was just on cams, which means you killed in self-report. And then he says, no, I found him. And I respond by saying that was too quick of a report. And then I keep on going by saying, and if it wasn't you, you would have seen someone. And they just use the same excuse. I saw him and report. Okay, we know that. I obviously got everyone on board. And yellow was an imposter. So game starts and Brown immediately heads to shield, skipping every single task he has. And then immediately heads back up. I follow him back up, of course. He goes into nabs. Has no tasks there apparently, so he leaves. As soon as I'm going back up, he goes back down. So-and-so might have gone into nabs, but why would he do that if he just went there? And then I just can't find him anymore. So at this point, I'm thinking he's the imposter. I call a meeting and say it's Brown. They asked for proof. Why? Someone told me to do it, so I did it. Because it is what it is. And so they voted Brown. Only reason I thought it was Brown is because he retraced his steps twice and didn't do one task. Like, why would he do that? That's what made him sus. And Brown was the imposter. So we won. So Dark Green runs into Medbay and begins to do the inspection task, right? The thing is, I realize he stays there too long. So the fact that he took super long was odd to me because in the other games, he was consistent with his task and did it in an appropriate amount of time. So I decided to report it. It's Dark Green. Why? They faked inspection task, which is Medbay. They took too long on it. And Dark Green says, I just wasn't paying attention. Which I knew was a lie because I can tell from our previous games that they are a person that pays attention and does their task quickly. But this game, they didn't. So I had to get smart with him. The task takes 0.41 seconds to load up, 3.27 seconds to do it as in doing the first part, and 0.23 seconds to close it. So I estimated these numbers by how quickly he did his task in his previous games, and it should have added up to a whopping 4.31 seconds. But it took them 9 seconds, which I knew something was wrong because Dark Green is an attentive person when it comes to task. Boom. Okay, so here I walk into electrical and I see that Red is standing still. So I join him and I see that we kind of sort of perfectly match up, right? Seconds later, which should be right now, he moves and I follow him. And we get into the same exact position. Now here comes Yellow and kills Red. Caught that man lacking. It's Yellow. Electrical. Get caught, fam. Bye-bye. Caught my man lacking. Look at that. Blob Blob was the imposter. Okay, so in this game, Purple was already sus to me because they kept checking up in security. But there were 2 players there, so he didn't do anything, right? And he would just constantly go in and out of rooms without doing any task. He goes in 1 sec, comes out right away. So I figured out it was him when that sabotage happened, and he made the sharpest turn back into the room. At this point, I knew he was trying to kill me. But luckily, I outran him. I was going to call an emergency meeting, but I had none left, so I just end up trying to signal someone, but no one catches on. I have to let them know that it's Purple. What really threw me off though was we were about to die to a sabotage, and Purple reports a body. So I started asking myself, why would an imposter report a body if they're about to win to a sabotage? And then I realized Purple knew I was onto him. That's why he stopped following me, made the sabotage, and reported the body to make himself look innocent, and then he blamed Lime. But Purple messed up when he blamed Lime because we knew the player speed was 1.0 and Lime wouldn't have been able to make it to the part of the map that he was on if he killed the person. The time just didn't add up.
Okay, I already know this man broke his monitor. Okay, look. I went in, locked the doors, right? I show him that I'm imposter, kill, and then hide body. Orange finds it, right? He says it's perp, I saw, trust, say I was on cams, which everyone knew I was on cams for the whole game. I was on cams, what the hell? Blue says, wait, no, I saw him on cams. Then says it's orange. So I already have blue on my side. And so I say orange ran into Medibay and reported body. That's what I saw. And so now orange says it's pink. So we end up voting pink. And then once we spawn back in, I sabotage. So now I know cyan is AFK, right? So I kill dark blue. And orange reports. Since cyan is AFK, it's going to be a tie. So he can't even win and he leaves.
I think it's funny for some people who play in random public lobbies. They have to give up so information to convince people who the imposter is. And yet they just get called sus. Just say it's Lime. Lime. How you know? Why? Why? Because it is. It's just Lime. Good enough? Not enough? Wait a minute. What you want, a 5-page essay? Nope. At this point, it's just effortless to make people believe you. Like, easy.
Okay, so stat kills are something that are trending in the game right now. So for a stat kill, if you run up against the barrier or the wall, when you kill, it won't show that you killed. It'll make it look like someone else killed, such as white. Everyone thought I was white now because I was holding myself against the barrier, not letting my body come back. And now since white was right behind the person, everyone now thinks it's white. Goodbye, white. Better luck next time, bud.
Okay, so look, someone sabotages lights, right? And the only two people in here right now are black and orange. Now pink comes in. Now brown. And you see, those are the only people that I saw come in. But where the hell did purple come from? I didn't see him go through the main door. Wait, is it me or did I not see purple go through electrical doors? But yet wasn't electrical. They already knew what was up. Vote him out. No, listen. What do you mean? It hit them. They realized. You just came out of nowhere. As in, you might have vented into the room. That means purple vented? Nandoy, of course. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see it. We love to see it. Was an imposter. All you have to do is pay attention. Like I said multiple times. Dude.